Hello, just another quick update really. More Carthaginians to start with. I said in the last video I think that I've got some spearmen on the way, and these are they. What I've done, I've got 12 in the unit. As I said before, we're playing to the strongest. Sometimes, depending on how many tables I can get at the club, we end up with a smaller table, so we can only have sort of 6-inch or 150mm squares. It means you need to get 2 units in there, or sometimes you need to get 2 units in a box. It does limit the amount of troops you can have a little bit, but that is also means that obviously there's less painting to do, so it's not all a bad thing. But yeah, so this is one unit. I've got these up as veteran spearmen, 6 to a base. They're on 75 by 50mm bases. Victrix plastics again. I'm a bit of a fanboy for the Victrix these days. I painted these guys up. These are the ones in male. I want to try and sort of differentiate the veteran spearmen from the standard spearmen. So I thought the veterans were the most likely to end up with a male. I know in theory, didn't they, after some of the major victories over the Romans in the early part of in the Second Punic War, allegedly they took a lot of the Roman equipment, mail and what have you, so I guess the veterans would have taken it first. That would make sense. So yeah, this is a veteran unit. Got the obviously command base, nice position there, standard bearer. I've got most of them with the scutums, which again I believe probably would have been picked up from at least would have been picked up from the Roman army and repainted presumably. So yeah, I've done those. They're little big man studio transfers. Yeah, as I say, I've painted these with all in red tunics. Most of the pictures I've seen seem to have them in red tunics, to be honest. I did think about putting some different colours in, but I thought veterans are more likely to be uniform than not. I'm doing well into another unit of sort of normal spearmen, and I have mixed in different coloured tunics with those to sort of reflect the fact that maybe they wouldn't have had quite the same sort of level of uniform. I don't know, there's a bit of artistic license with all of this, but it seems to fit in and makes sense to me at least. Yeah, so that's those. I'll put some stills on at the end as well, perhaps. Yeah, the other thing as well to mention as well is with the Luke's APS basing again, which I probably said before. This is the Mediterranean soil, I think it's called, which seems to be ideal for this. Leon keeps on about tufts, so I probably will get some and add them on at some stage, I think. Probably not too many, but we'll get a few. I was looking on eBay the other day and I found a load that I quite fancied, and I was all set to order them, and then apparently the seller's on holiday, so I couldn't put them in my shopping basket or something, so I have to wait a week or two and I'll get them then. But be no problem when I've got a few, and I can do a load of bases at the same time. But yeah, not a lot more to say about those really. Lovely figures as always with Victrix these days. Yeah, very impressed with them, and they turn out not too badly, hopefully. There's a couple of other things I've been working on. We'll stick those up as well. Yeah, just a little bit more ACW. I've got a game coming up this week, and I realised I was a few skirmishers short, so I've just done some skirmisher bases. So these are obviously the Union guys. I picked up a couple of sprues on eBay. They do a specific sort of skirmisher pack or some sprues. I'm not sure which give you the kneeling guys, so I thought I'd have those for a bit of variety. I just picked up literally just a couple of sprues on eBay, which were nothing. They only got 3 figures on each one, so they cost peanuts. But just to give me a bit of variety. So yeah, I've got a base of skirmishers. We've magnetised the bases again, so they're not going anywhere in a hurry. What else to say about those? The Perry miniatures again, as always, as before. As opposed to the Carthaginians, where I'm taking a bit more time over the painting with highlighting and all the rest of it. These are more sort of quick and dirty method of just putting the base coats on and then putting appropriate colour wash over them, which is blue wash for most of the army painter ink, so blue ink for most of them, and then just browns over the guns and blacks around the equipment. So yeah, quick and easy, very quick to paint. So that was the Union guys. And I did a few basic Confederate skirmishers as well, just to keep the numbers even. So that's those guys. Again, a little bit more variety with those. Some of the basic sort of blue trousers and grey jackets, but lots of other things thrown in as well, a few browns and greys and floppy hats, and yeah, just give them a bit more variety, make them look a bit more ragged. So yeah, that's it. So I've got a game playing sharp practice on Wednesday. So yeah, just wanted to make sure I've got enough figures for that. So I think I've got everything sorted now. I might just be a couple of cavalry figures light, which I've built up, and I'm going to paint them over the next couple of days. But just 2 figures shouldn't take very long. I'll have them ready by Wednesday, no problem. Yeah, so that is what we've been up to the last couple of weeks. So I'll try and remember to put some stills on at the end. Not a lot else to say really, I don't think. Yeah, enjoying everyone's videos as always. It seems I've got a little bit behind the last few days, so if you have put anything up in the last maybe week or so, I possibly haven't watched it yet, but I will try and catch up this weekend. I think it's a long weekend, and I've got a bit of spare time this weekend. I had something done to my knee today, so I can't do a lot for the next couple of days. So I'll be up at home watching videos and doing some painting, I think. Yeah, don't think the weather's going to be too great either, so wasn't a great weekend for going out anyway. So yeah, all being well, we'll make some more progress this weekend, and I'll catch up on the videos, and I'll be up to date by the time we go back to work on Tuesday. So yeah, keep them coming. I hope everybody's well. Projects are going well. Thanks for watching, subscribing and everything else. Take care, and we'll speak to you again soon. All the best.